Did y'all forget that we are so powerful that we was infiltrated and studied by the FBI and the CIA? Did y'all forget that last time that we had to be self-sufficient and come together, we were so powerful that they created desegregation and also they blew up our cities all over the country? You think I care about Trump being in office? You want to know why you can't learn nothing? It's because you're stuck on the fact that I don't like him. He said this, he said. I never said that I like Trump. I said we're gonna do better on this show. Because some of y'all need to be reminded that you don't have no allies, you don't have no friends. Look at this book. Think like a monk. Do I look like a monk to you? I can learn something from anybody. So I'm gonna progress different than anybody. You gotta be playing chess. They playing chess while you playing checkers. You have to be able to understand that you can pull for anybody and that self-sufficiency is the key. And why you was Kamala was not gonna do nothing for us? Guess who got a hate bill before us? Asians. Affirmative action was already doing away. DEI. It don't matter. We still the most qualified. And if we don't get the job for being most qualified, we're innovative. We have our own stuff. And if you want to lock us out, we're gonna create our own. Again, so successful that when we have our own, they always get rid of it. Because if they didn't blow up the towns and if they didn't try to desegregate, so we would be diluted. And I remember what the purpose was. They built a highway through it. They put drugs in it. They put weapons in it. We've always been a threat. We've always been powerful. And we've always been fighters. Don't forget that we're gonna be good no matter what. Y'all not.
Too much media.
Welcome to Too Much Media.
Too much media.
Too much.
Have fun.
Too much media.
Let me know if this has ever happened to anybody. You ever been around people and you give them some sort of like advice or some sort of like, you know, method? It's like secret to your method of like something you do. It could be anything, like your studying methods, your beauty methods, your weight loss methods, whatever it is. And you're telling them, and it's not even like you're telling them and you're not practicing what you preach. It's like you're doing it. You're actively doing it in front of them. They're seeing that it works. And you're telling them that they should join you. It's like not even on something where you're trying to like shit on them, anything. It's like, oh yeah, this is the method. Like, do it. Like, I see that you need this. Here, let me put you on. And they'll act like it's cool or whatever. Like, yeah, I would do it. And then they'll always be coming up with like issues why it's not working out for them and they're not able to do the method. And each time they give you a problem, you're like, okay, you're like trying to sit with them, trying to, you know, find little solutions like, oh, you could just do this. Or, yeah, that I go through that too when I'm like trying to get this method done. So the key to that type of obstacle is to do this. This is how you do that. This is how you do that. Like you're constantly, you know, just encouraging them and giving them different methods that help you bypass problems that can arise, right? And you're like genuine about this. Like you genuinely just want to see the person do better. Like, or see, that's the issue probably. It's because you want them to do better. They're like, nigga, you think I need to be better? Like, who the fuck are you? Try to tell me I need to be better. You know what I'm trying to say? But anyway, but you generally just do want the best for the person, or like you see how the effects of doing whatever it is has like had a positive impact in your life. Even if you're not on some like, oh, this is better type tip, it's on some like, just see if it is better actually for you. Like I don't know, because sometimes it is that too. It's like you don't even know if it is better, because it could be better for you but not better for that person. But it's like I've noticed it's had a positive impact. I'm just recommending you do like a trial period of it at least, because it might have a positive impact on you. Just check, like, you know, why not see if this is positive for you too? It doesn't hurt where you could just stop if it's not working out for you, right? And you'll be telling that person that, and you'll notice that the person just never takes your advice. The person never does anything about it. The person just, you know, kind of just watches you, just peeps you. But every once in a while, it's like, yeah, wow, you doing this, like you doing that, like da-da-da. And you're constantly just like, yeah, you can too. Like, it's not even that serious. It's not that deep. Bro, after a while, you'll probably be like, we're not on the same vibration, whatever. You decide, leave that person alone. The minute you leave that person alone, you peep them doing everything you just said. Now they start doing it. Like whatever it is, it's like, it could be anything. I'm telling you, it could be like financial advice. It could be like, you know, relationship advice. It could be like whatever. But while you're there and actively telling the person the advice, they will never actually make the forward steps to do it. The minute you decide you no longer want to be around that person and you're like moving on with your life, because it's just like, life be like that sometimes. It don't even be that deep. It just be like on some like, oh, we're not hanging out no more. Or like, you're just not around that person. You're just busy. You're like, whatever. You moved, whatever it is. It's just like, yeah. You move on with your life. Boom. The person starts doing everything you used to tell them to do all the time. it's as though now that you're not there to know that your advice is being used is the only time they then want to use it. You know, it's like a weird phenomenon I've noticed. Like, what I think it is, like, I don't actually know what it is. Like, if you have a, what's it called, theory on what this could be, like, what this phenomenon is, like, I want to come up with a name for it eventually, because it's really a phenomenon of, like, what I think it is, like, based off what I've noticed, because it's happened to me quite a few times. I think it's that the person just doesn't want you to have credit. Like, the person doesn't want to give you the credit for, like, doing something or, like, being something or, like, of how they got to something. It's like, if you're not there to, like, actively receive the credit, then they're fine giving you the credit of, like, oh yeah, this person I used to know is the one who put me on, right? But if you're there and you can receive it head first, like right then it's like, hell no, you're not about to get that credit from me. It's like people only like having you around when you don't know how vital you are. Like, when you don't know who you are, they only want the version of you that doesn't know who you are. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, no, you're not that, like, you know, I don't really get shit from you. Like, you know, when literally their entire essence is from you. Like, everything they have, like, everything that makes them, like, a good person, they low-key get from you, but, like, they don't want you to know. So it's like, they gotta act like they're not listening when you're there, or, like, that everything you say, like, low-key isn't the solution because there's other problems that could arise. It's like, anything you say, they'll fake find a problem, like a problem that doesn't even make sense. You'll be like, yeah, a good idea is every day drink some water, but low key sometimes water be hard to drink, like swallowing be hard. You're like, what the fuck? Since when? Like they'll, like, always find a thing of, like, oh yeah, that is good advice, but sometimes people have trouble finding water. Nigga, there's water everywhere. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, or they'll be like, yeah, some people can't drink water though, you know, they only could drink juice. Like, why not? Like, they'll just be finding fake people who they've never met, who possibly can't do it, or fake problems that they don't actually have of why they can't do it, like all types of stuff. Then the second that you're away from them, you, like, will, like, look, like, somehow see them or whatever, or find out, and they're doing it, like, they're doing exactly what you've been telling them for time. And it's like, they only want to do it if you're not there to witness it. It's, like, really weird, you know. But, like, through my time, like, back when I used to watch kids and stuff, I did notice that the best way to get kids to do stuff is to tell them to do it and then leave them alone. Like, anytime I would tell a kid, do this, and then I watch them and I'm like as in now, like, I'm watching them and I'm tracking what they're doing, all of a sudden, like, they don't want to do it. They're stalling. They act like they don't hear me. Like, that's when they start acting up. If I tell a kid, go clean up your room right now, and then I turn around and start doing whatever I'm doing too, like, I move on with my day, like, I go, you know, start washing dishes or, like, start preparing their dinner, whatever it is, I noticed that as soon as I turn away and, like, after my command, I, like, move on, they go and they do it immediately. They don't need no supervision. They do it well too. But if I'm watching, they'll act like, you know, that they're struggling, that this is hard. I can't do it. I'm just a little kid. You know, they just start acting like big babies, you know. But, like, if I don't watch them and I'm just on some, like, go do it, like, I don't got time for this, and I move on with my day, all of a sudden they, like, it's what I noticed to me was that I felt like the fact that I would tell them to do something and then not feel the need to supervise them made them feel like they were getting more respect. Like, they didn't feel like a kid because I was, like, telling them something, and then they felt like I had faith that they could do it and they didn't need me. So then they would have faith that, yeah, I don't need them. Like, I got it, like, whatever. But, like, if I'm there and I'm supervising, then all of a sudden they want to need help. Like, they want to have an excuse as to why my presence is needed. So then they'll start acting like they can't do something that I might have seen them do a million times, you know? So it's like, okay, clean this up. Now all of a sudden, I don't know how to clean it up. I can't. I need help. Da-da-da-da. Clean this up and I walk away. I come back and it's clean. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what they did, but they did it. And I knew they could. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like the same thing happens with kids, but I feel like with adults, it's like kids never actually grow up. You know what I'm trying to say? Like adults do the same thing, but I feel like it becomes more sinister as they age. Because as kids, it's kind of more like on some like you're teaching them how they should think of themselves. So that's why they act like that. So it's like if you teach them that when they're given a task to do something that you have faith that they can do it themselves, it teaches them that that means that they're supposed to have faith in themselves because you clearly have faith in them, right? Because they're a kid. They don't know. They're basing what they think of themselves based off what they think you think of them, right? And then, but if you're there supervising them constantly, acting like, you know, you need to be on top of them all the time, then they think of themselves as somebody who needs someone on top of them. So they become like codependent where they're like, no, you need to do this. Oh my God, I'm scared. They just start making up stuff, you know? As an adult, I think it becomes sinister because it's like you're no longer a kid, obviously. So it's like you're not basing you shouldn't be basing your self-perception off what you think I think of you. I think it's more like it becomes a thing of like, I don't want another adult to feel like they had the opportunity to teach me something. I feel like especially if you're the type of person like me who's always kind of willing to be that version of yourself that's like willing to learn. Like I'm quick to tell someone, oh yeah, like shout out to you, like you put me onto this, or like, oh like oh that's a good way to do things, okay, I'm gonna try it out. Or like come to you and be like, hey, like I noticed you do this, do you have any advice, like what can I do? Da-da-da-da. Like I'm quick to like kind of put myself in the like learner position to a teacher. Like if regardless of like you're younger than me, older than me, what's it called? Smarter than me, dumber than me. Like, you know, even if I know you're less intelligent than me, there's always something that someone knows better than you, right? So I'm kind of quick to be willing to be in that learner position of like, oh yeah, you're the one who knows and I'm just here to learn from you, right? But I think people, they get deluded when you give them that credit. They get in their heads, like they really start to think of themselves as a god to you. Like they'll start being like, now it's kind of like a thing where it's like, no, I'm supposed to be on the on top position versus you. So it's like, I'm the one who's supposed to be putting you onto stuff. So it's like the minute you're the one who has something to teach them, now all of a sudden they feel as though you've offended them. Like, how dare you as my creation, you know, me as the God will listen to you? That's how they start thinking, you know, but not in like a direct conscious way, in a subconscious like egotistical way of like, fuck out of here, you never gonna get credit from me, you dumb if you think you gonna get it from me. And mind you don't even want credit, you genuinely just are on some like, because you think of yourself as that type of person of like, I'm willing to learn from people, you're thinking they're willing to learn, they just want to learn shit too. So you're just like, oh yeah, here free game. People don't want free game, make them pay. Make them pay every single time. Free game is not gonna get you shit. Like, it's not gonna get you no credit. It's not gonna get you no. The person just not gonna do it until you're not around to be able to be the one who gave them the free game. If it's free, they'll never give you credit. But if you like make them pay for it, like if you make them suffer, if you make them like work for it, then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, shout out to you for this game. Oh my God, like, thank you. And it's just like stupid. I would have given it to you for free, but your ego won't allow me to. Like, because then sometimes people get mad at you too for not giving them free game. They'll be like, why you always gotta like make it into something? Like, why you always gotta like, you know, try to add like stipulations to like the game you're trying to give, right? But it's like, you know, you can't tell them this, but you know in your head, if you did give them free game, they wouldn't take it. Or they would like shit on you for giving it. Right? But then when you make them do something for it, all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, thank you, shout out to you for the game or whatever. And it's like, you're getting mad at me for not giving you free game, but I know how you would treat, like, the version of you that's mad at me for not giving you free game will still treat me better than the version of you if I gave it to you for free. Like, if I gave it to you for free, you would really shit on me then. You would really not like me then. You don't like me now, but you would super not like me. And it's just like, damn, it's crazy. You got to project your energy out here, because it's like, I look back at so many times that I told people stuff and they never listened to me. And like, now that I don't hang out with them, or like now that I'm not around them, they do all the shit I used to say to them. And I'm just like, okay, you just didn't want me to know that, like, you're trying stuff that I say. Like, you just didn't want me to witness you get better based off stuff that I was saying. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you just wanted to, like, you just couldn't allow yourself to, like, humble yourself enough to just do that. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, it's crazy that people are like that, because it's like, in that same sentiment, like, you could surpass the person from taking their advice to the point where now you've learned some new information that they don't even know, and then put them on too. That's honestly the real reason why I'm always trying to give out game, or like tell people like what I'm up to or whatever, stuff like that. Is more that, like, I low-key want them to surpass me. I low-key want them to, like, kind of do something that I didn't even think of, and then be like, oh yeah, I did what you said, but it didn't work for me like that. So what I ended up doing was this, that. And then I'm like, wait, what? You did that? Like, that's a great idea. I never thought of that. Shout out to you. Like, thank goodness you tried it, so you could tell me that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's more that I know that, like, the more perspectives that are doing stuff that I do is, like, more opportunity for me to learn something I didn't know before. But it's like, a lot of people don't think like that. They really live in their lower beings. I'd just be looking like, there's something really wrong with y'all. Like, the longer that I go, the more I realize, like, truly it's never going to be like a situation where I'm like, I feel like surrounded. You know what I'm trying to say? It's never going to be a situation where I'm like, oh yeah, like, this is my group, I guess, or like, this is my, like, in crowd. It's always going to be a situation where I have to understand, like, go and stay for as long as you're getting something out of it, and then dip immediately after. Because the longer you stay, the more likely it is for you to get discredited or shit on, or like not listened to. Like, the more you talk, the less they listen. The less you talk, the more they listen. It's like, it's really weird. But I don't know. Once I think of a name of this phenomenon, I really have to think of something, because it's just like, I feel like it's like the I can't let you, it's like the false credit phenomenon, I would call it. Like, false credit phenomenon of, like, I have to tell myself that I'm the one who did it. I can't give you credit. But the thing is, they'll allow some people to have credit, but it's just like, I think it also really does depend on what the person thinks of you. Because that will also tell you. Because when you, like, not around, and then all of a sudden they're doing all the shit that you, like, used to do around them, all the shit that you used to say, you literally will people, like, every little thing that they could have possibly taken from you, like, every little sense of your swag, like, whatever that they could have taken from you, they took. Once you beep that, you realize, like, what the person actually thought of you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they don't even have to tell you. They'll show you. Like, after you, like, look back and you realize they're taking everything now that you're not around to see them take it, you're like, okay, like, you, like, what you actually thought of me was that, like, I ain't shit, but you didn't want me to know that. So you just kind of, like, bided your time and try to make me feel like I wasn't shit. But then when I finally realized that that's how you were trying to make me feel, and I backed up, then you started taking everything. Because now you could finally admit. It's like, once you're away, they can finally admit to themselves that you are who you are, you know? But when you're around them, they can't let you know that they know who you are too. It's like, oh no, I don't want them to know I know who they are, but I'm finna act like I don't while they're here, because I want them to feel like they're not. Hopefully it works. But that shit don't work on me. Like, that never works on me. And so many people try that with me, and I'm just like, wow, like, you really think that's gonna work? Like, That's crazy. And low key, it doesn't work in like the grand scheme of things, but in a way it does work because it's like, why did I stay as long as I stayed? Like, first sign of disrespect. Ooh, like, first sign of like, you know, you don't have any respect for my opinion, or it's like, or like them type of people who's like, everything you say, they always got a devil's advocate. They always gotta like, they always have a sidestep of like, oh yeah, it's probably because of this, or like something happens to you, they always find a way to make it your fault, or they always like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it's always like something negative with everything that happens to you, but it's just like, it's like, I have to trick you into thinking this about yourself. But that shit only works if it actually is how you feel about yourself. That's the thing. That's why I don't like when people like, because I am a little bit that type of person where I'll be a bit of a devil's advocate, or like try to put like see the other side or something like that. But it's like in my head when I do that, it's not because I want you to feel bad about yourself. Is that's generally kind of how my brain works, where it's like I have that ability to see the dichotomy of both sides, and I'm saying it out loud just so we can both discuss it and you can like rebuttal me and stuff like that. And then eventually we'll both be like, yeah, nah, that's some bullshit. This one is the right one. You know what I'm trying to say? But you can only think like that if you generally don't think about yourself like that. But if you do think about yourself like that, you'll think that I'm doing that to you. But since I don't think like that, when someone does it to me, I don't think that that's what they're doing. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I only realize after I leave them alone. Like every single time I leave somebody alone, that's when everything comes to light for me. That's when I'd be like, oh my God, that's what was really going on their end. I was so focused on my end and my perspective and like how, like my genuineness, that I wasn't even paying attention. And I'm like, damn, that's scary. Like, that's really, that's really, really scary. Because then I'll be like looking back and I'll be like, okay, so whole time you weren't doing that because you were trying to like help me see the grand picture. You was doing that because you were hoping I will feel about myself how you feel about yourself. Like, you don't have no respect for yourself. So you was hoping after a while, like, I will have no respect for myself. But that doesn't work on me. I'll always have respect for myself. I'll always feel good about myself. Like, I don't know. It's just in me, not on me. Like, I don't really have like that issue. Like, if I sit with myself long enough, I'll come right back to the version of myself that is like, yeah, you really that one. Like, it's just like, I can have moments of doubt or whatever, but eventually like my default settings settings is always return to sender. And that's why I feel like doing shit like that to me is dumb, because it's just like, it's gonna return to sender, and then you're gonna have like double the negativity on yourself that you already had when you met me. So that was dumb of you. You really set yourself up. Like, your energy is really about to be sucked away from you. Because they'd be trying to suck my energy. I'm like, you really, it's like, it's return to sender for real with me. Like, that doesn't work. I really will sit around and be like, oh my God, you goofy. Like, I really will just label you as lame and never see you again. It's crazy. These people, I don't know.
Too much media.
Welcome to Too Much Media.
Tune in
Too much
to
media.
Too much.
Have fun.
Too much media.